guys, welcome back to the Coffee and Hero Show. First new episode in a few weeks. If we don't have episodes up, the main reason for that is probably a delayed delivery. You know, I've got a pretty good routine going when I record these. You know, Tuesday morning's good for what's new in this week. Then once all the pull lists are done, Tuesday afternoon before I leave is good for the new single issues this week. So basically, if there's not a new episode, it's probably because the deliveries are delayed. So last week we got a message on the Monday saying that ours was the only delivery in the whole warehouse that got left behind. So it should have been posted on the Friday, didn't get posted the Monday, so it arrived on the Tuesday at 3 o'clock. I had the security guards kicking me out of here at 6 o'clock, banging on the door practically on the Tuesday. Wednesday I had to get my mum to look after my son so that I could get down here at 7:30 in the morning to try and get through the pools before opening at 10. The week before that, it was Easter as well. So yeah, just be aware that the pull lists, there really is a lot of effort goes into them. You know, because we bag and board everything, we've got over 200 pull lists. It takes the guts of 10 hours to process a delivery. So we really do need it to arrive on a Monday to free up the time so I can do the videos. So don't think I've just, done a runner or anything like that. I do enjoy doing the videos. I do enjoy keeping you guys up to date with what's new in the store. So as long as, delivery arrives in a decent manner, the videos will be done. I did even wonder about this week as well, because normally a delivery will arrive anywhere between 10:30 and 12:30. Didn't arrive yesterday until 3:30. So, but again, I just got my head down and worked hard at it. So, but one thing to keep in mind certainly is Free Comic Book Day is only a couple of weeks away for Saturday in May, of course. This year it's Star Wars Day. So we've started getting the stock in for it. We've ordered massive on all the Free Comic Book Day titles. We've every single title coming in. So hopefully you guys won't be disappointed. Always keep in mind we open at 9 o'clock in the morning instead of 10 o'clock in the morning on Free Comic Book Day, just to give you guys an extra hour in store. There will of course be loads of discounts on the day, discounts on graphic novels, discounts on merchandise and figures, discounts on omnibuses, discounts on CGC comics. There'll be tons to enjoy on the day. We'll run our usual stuff where, buy anything in store, it's free comic. Spend £5 in store, it's 3 free comics. Spend over £10 in store, take as many comics as you want. But we do always say only one of each comic. We want to make sure these comics get into as many hands as possible. So we want to be fair about that. So no multiple copies on the day, please, would be greatly appreciated. That's pretty much everything. I've got some CGCs off. Obviously, some of you guys dropped in. They were sent last week and are currently in the grading process as well. In store, we've been bulking out the store like crazy. I've been getting in so many back issues recently. We got runs of Silver Surfer in. We got a big long run of Walking Dead Deluxe in there. I got a big run of Nightwing in from the very, very start. We got runs of Gotham Central in. We got runs of The Losers in. We got runs of so much stuff going out in this store. We got a whole rake of ratio incentive variants that I spent most of yesterday labeling. Just lots and lots of stuff coming in the store. We want to make sure it's as packed as possible and there's as much choice as possible for you guys on Free Comic Book Day. And to be honest, as much choice as possible for you guys all year round. But anyway, I'm going to jump into what's new in this week. I have added a few extra graphics here as well from the last couple of weeks. Just things that certainly I either enjoy or was looking forward to getting in, and again just to give you guys the full up-to-date spectrum. So we'll kick things off with a new one this week, which is Star Wars The New Republic Volume 1. This is a Marvel Epic Collection. These are of course collecting all the old Dark Horse stuff and putting them into the Marvel branding. So this is Volume 1. These stories take place after Episode 6. So this contains a few different miniseries. You've got Star Wars Mara Jade, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire Evolution, Star Wars The Jabba Tape, Star Wars Boba Fett, and material from Star Wars Tales as well. Next up is hardcover for Batman White Knight Presents Generation Joker. So this is the continuation of the Murphyverse. 6-issue miniseries, which was focusing predominantly on Harley Quinn's 2 kids. This is the thing, stuff like this, Generation Joker and White Knight Presents Harley Quinn, they talk about it as if they're suggested reading. For me, they're not. They're always complete. They're always full sequels to what came before. So if you're enjoying the Murphyverse, make sure not to miss out because it does continue that story. A little bit of a restock this week for Lock and Key, the nice hardcovers from IDW. One of my favorite series of all time. I like to make sure that it's on the shelves as much as possible. So number 1 sold last week, so back in stock, and again all volumes on the shelves. I think we can probably expect a lot of Deadpool in the next couple of weeks and the next couple of months, as Deadpool Wolverine movie is close to coming out. So first of all, here we've got Deadpool, the Saga of Wade Wilson. So this collects Deadpool from the 1997 run, issues 3 to 5, 17 to 19, and 57 to 61, as well as the Deadpool series from 2012, 15 to 19. So it contains material from the likes of Joe Kelly, Frank Terry, Jerry Dugan, and loads of great artists on that as well. Next up is part of the We Are Legends range. I think I put it in the video a few weeks ago. We got the Vigil in, which of course was the Ram V. Sumakumar one. This is Spirit World, which deals more with the fantastical side of the DC universe. Written by Alyssa Wong, art by Haining. This was fantastic, and it also contains a fan favourite character from the DC universe. Damn Them All back in stock. So Damn Them All, it's only a 2-volume series, but I noticed volume 2 in the shelves, not volume 1. Si Spurrier, Charlie Adler on this. So of course Si Spurrier, current writer on Hellblazer, for example. Charlie Adler, legendary artist on The Walking Dead. They come together for a Necromancer tale. Pretty great stuff, 12 issues in total, so just 2 trades covers that. Next up we have Batman 3 Jokers back in stock, so the soft covers of that. Jeff Johns, Jason Fabok, Brad Anderson on colours of course, and probably one of the best DC. Definitely the most successful DC story of recent times, but also up there as one of the best. Next up is Spawn Unwanted Violence. So this was a 2-issue miniseries. Spawn Unwanted Violence, which was written by Todd McFarlane, art by Mike Del Mundo. So Spawn battles corruption and violence in the city, questioning the true nature of good and evil. So yeah, we're continuing to bulk out the Spawn graphic novel collection there as well. Next up is House of Slaughter. We're as far as volume 4 now, for the spin-off from Something is Killing the Children. This one is a storyline called Alabaster. Tynion continues to co-write, in this case with Sam Johns, Werther Dell'Edera doing art with Leticia Cadonci as well. So House of Slaughter continues. I've mentioned The Vigil, I've mentioned Spirit World, the other one from the We Are Legends line. This one written by Greg Pak with art by Minkyu Young. This is City Boy, all about a boy who can basically talk to the city, make technology do what he wants it to do, but he can feel also like the history of the city and all that kind of stuff. Next up, this is one that was out last week, but again, one of my favourite series, and I had to definitely showcase this. This is the Six Criminals Complete Edition. So Image are continuing to put out these great compendiums, you know. They're not full omnibuses, so they're not 80, 90, 100 pounds. These are coming in around the 45 pound mark, and they're complete series all in one edition. So this collects Sex Criminals all the way through, drawn by Chip Zdarsky, written by Matt Fraction. Just one of the best things in comics from the last 15 years. I remember picking up the first single issue of it and collecting it the whole way through. It's basically about a woman who, anytime, you know, she has sex, time slows down, but she can move through it. And she's a librarian and decides that she's going to use this skill to rob a bank to get the money to save the library. But while she's doing that, she comes across another guy who can also do it, and then it goes from there. But yeah, big fan of Sex Criminals. One of the most original things certainly told in comics in the last while. Next up is Rocketeer in the Den of Thieves. So Stephen Mooney on this with David Messina. One for all you cult Rocketeer fans, and to be honest, why wouldn't you be a Rocketeer fan? Also getting back in stock this week is the Keanu Reeves Berserker. Of course, he co-writes this with Matt Kint, art by Ron Garney. 12 issues, 3 volumes. They have started to release sort of oversized one-shots as well, and the first one of that came out there a week ago. So again, we've got the whole saga as it has been released so far. Next up, Jurassic League. This is, I'm pretty sure you can guess what this is based on the description. But this is Daniel Warren Johnson, Juan Gideon. Juan Gideon is the artist on it. Daniel Warren Johnson writes. Imagine your favorite superheroes is dinosaurs. What more do you need to know? Mike Spicer on colors as well. Next up is the first volume of the new Daredevil. So this is Saladin Ahmed and Aaron Kuder. I've been really digging this. I think they've picked up the baton really well from Chip Zdarsky and Marco Cicchetto. It's got a little bit of a supernatural tinge to it as well, and it's got great art into the bargain. Next up, Star Wars Bounty Hunters Dark Droid. So Marvel have been releasing the Dark Droid storyline through the main Star Wars titles, through Darth Vader, through Bounty Hunters, etc, etc. I believe this was the end of Bounty Hunters as well. This takes you right up to issue 42, and again, part of that saga. A couple of big boys to tell you about. So next up we have Ghost Rider. This is the Jason Aaron run on Ghost Rider. This collects Ghost Rider 20 to 35 and Ghost Rider's Heavens on Fire 1 to 6 by Jason Aaron. I've been told that this is one of the best Ghost Rider runs. I mean, just look at that cover. Absolutely glorious. Mark Silvestri on cover duties there. You want to talk big boys? Holy moly, this is the biggest omnibus I have seen in quite some time. Let's just compare that to the Ghost Rider one. And not only that, this is an omnibus of absolute quality. So this is the Justice League Dark Omnibus. This contains the entire run, both the James Tynion the Fourth written run and the Ram V written run. You've got artists such as Alvaro Martinez Bueno and Raul Fernandez on this. I mean, this is a big bad boy, as I say. So it contains Justice League Dark 1 to 29, the annual, Justice League Dark Wonder Woman, the Witching Hour crossovers. You've got the Endless Winter crossovers. You've got some Flash issues. You've got Wonder Woman issues. You've got stories from Justice League, Future State Justice League. Again, this is a big bad boy, and it's an absolute great run. Justice League Dark is always one of my favourites when it's done. You know, good New 52 run, but a great Rebirth run, and that's what is contained in that, the Rebirth run. Back in stock, Deadly Class, yada yada yada, favourite indie comic of all time, along with Wild Last Man, yada yada yada. You've heard all this before. I'm not going to bore you with it again, but it's awesome. Next up, Captain America Epic Collection. So this is the man who sold the United States. This covers 1974 to 1976, and is volume 6 in the Captain America Epic Collections. So this contains Captain America 180 to 200, and also the Captain America Bicentennial Treasury Edition. So Steve Englehart working on this one. You got Jack Kirby as well. He was returning to Captain America in this volume. Next up is Firepower Flame Out, otherwise known as the end of Firepower. Firepower's been great. Really enjoyable series. I've said to Keith about it a couple of times. I'm really looking forward actually to a reread. I've got the hardcover for volume 1, so when the hardcover comes out, I think it'll be reread time. But yeah, Robert Kirkman, Chris Samney, great stuff. Next up is Tales of the Titans. So this was a 4-issue mini-series that was essentially going into the history of the Titans. So you had stories here about Starfire, about Raven, about Donna Troy, Beast Boy, and a lot of this was setting up what became Beast World, but standalone stories in their own right. Rick Remender's newest one has hit trade as well, with Max Fiumara on art. Really enjoying this so far. Sacrificers, this is the first 6 issues. Really good book, so it is highly recommended from Rick Remender. Beautiful art, and yeah, can't recommend that bad boy enough. Next up is a Marvel Modern Era Epic Collection. I've picked one of these up myself because I love Black Widow, I love noir, I love spy stuff. So, you know, some great creators working on this. You've got Nathan Edmondson, Phil Noto, and Mitch Gerads working art-wise. So this contains the 2014 run of Black Widow, so 1 to 20, as well as Punisher number 9 and material from All New Marvel Now .1. I'm going to tuck into that this week. And we finish off with an omnibus that came out last week, and this is the first volume of The Flash by Joshua Williamson omnibus. So Joshua Williamson, Carmine DiGomenico on art, Howard Porter doing art as well. This contains the first 35 issues of Flash, as well as the 2 issues of Batman, which was the crossover, which was then linked to Doomsday Clock. You've got Hal Jordan Green Lantern core issues, Justice League issues, and a story from DC Holiday Special. So, I mean, Williamson run was massive. I think it'll end up going 3 volumes, to be honest, because it was over 100 issues. But one of the definitive Flash runs. So yeah, that is all from me this week in terms of what's new into the store. Again, tons more coming into the store besides what you see here in terms of single issues and comic packs and different bits and pieces as well. So as I say, we're gearing up for Free Comic Book Day, first Saturday in May, May the 4th, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys then. It always is a busy day though, so get down early on the day. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Glad to be back with you. As I say, if a video's not out, you can normally blame Diamond, but I blame Diamond for everything, so that's not new. That's not new material to anybody. Anyway, again, hope you enjoyed this, guys. Hope it proved useful, and I will look forward to seeing you in the store hopefully soon. So take it easy.